The ongoing coronavirus pandemic has thrown the lives of every GWU student into disarray, but the outbreak of a different kind of disease is also plaguing students: declining mental health. Classes at the George Washington University remain remote. The Foggy Bottom campus is still mostly empty, with only a handful of students back in school housing. But for students both on and off campus, remote learning is taking a toll on mental health. When we asked Marcus, a junior C student, if the pandemic had negatively impacted his mental health, he said this.
Anyways, yes. Because, since I spent most of my time at home, I was lacking social interaction, and the only people I really spoke to on a regular basis were my parents. So there was that lack of peer-to-peer interaction.
Things have been especially difficult for freshman students. Jackson, a first-year student, said this.
It's been hard. It's been disappointing. It was especially hard for me because a lot of my friends went to places where their schools allowed them on campus. So when they ended up all leaving, it was just me. And so I didn't really do anything other than sit in my basement and do schoolwork online all day.
Professor Dr. Sherry Moloch works with the GW Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences.
I think it's a very stressful time for students. When students had to go on to virtual learning, it was kind of abrupt in the spring of last year. Neither the students nor professors had a whole lot of time to sort of adjust to or acclimate to it. It was kind of pretty quick. For some students, the virtual environment is not the best learning environment for them.
Marcus agreed with Dr. Moloch.
Due to the online learning, I feel like I haven't learned as much in my classes as I would from being in person.
Dr. Moloch also shared an extensive list of student stressors during the pandemic, including general pandemic anxiety, worrying about family, not being able to attend funerals in person, issues with not having access to good Wi-Fi to do Zoom classes, losing access to on-campus mental health resources, being separated from friends and significant others. All of these and more are significant stressors in the lives of our students during the pandemic. Dr. Moloch also shared a few ways for students to manage their stress. Engage in self-care every day. Keep in contact with friends and family. Consider using stress management apps. Get enough sleep with a consistent sleep schedule. And if you feel you need professional help, get it. This is Skylar Epstein signing off for Sky's the Limit News.